What's up, YTPC? Uncle Willie coming to you on this hump day from the coop. Smoking a Hans Christian Andersen by Stanwell, 9mm. One thing I like about this pipe, not only is it because it's beautiful, look at the shape of that. That's just a magnificent looking, it's just great. It's a church warden, you can see, but it doesn't clench well. It gets in the way wherever you try to turn your head. So, sit it down for a minute. It comes with 2 stems. A regular size bent stem. Got the nice S with it on there, just like on the church warden. I am actually using the Savinelli balsa system, Savinelli balsa filter, whatever you want to call it. I've seen it both ways on websites. Some call it a Savinelli balsa system, some call it a balsa filter. So whatever you call it, I'm not going to hate you for it. So there you have it. But it's a beautiful pipe. See, there's the S on this one. Great, feels good in the hand. It's not a good clencher. It's clenchable if you got strong enough jaws. Me, I don't. But anyway, I think this is only the second time I've smoked this pipe. I keep looking at it. I keep looking at it. Well, I keep looking at the box because I keep it in that box. Still rocking my Dolphin. Dolphin in a mix with a swordfish. So in it, 9 out of 10 of you could already guess what's in it. Like I said, this is only like the second time I've smoked it. And I don't remember what I smoked the first time. But this time I'm smoking some 1792 Flake. Some of you probably already knew, just like I said, 9 out of 10 probably would have guessed 1792. I'm waiting on a commission pipe, which I told y'all a couple weeks ago I was looking into getting one. Well, it's on its way. And I saw the mailman go by a little while ago. I was hoping it was on its way today. He didn't give me no tracking or nothing. He sent me pictures and told me if I liked it, if I like it, PayPal the money. If I didn't, don't worry about it. He would just put it on his website, because I'm sure it would have sold either way. It wasn't exactly what I wanted, but it was beautiful when I saw it, so I went ahead and sent him money and my address. And I believe I sent that on Sunday. I never heard nothing from him. And I, like always, I screenshot the PayPal payment thing to who it was paid to and whatever. and I sent him that in an email and said I sent my address and payment. I'm okay with that pipe. I like it. It's beautiful. I'll take that pipe. So here's the payment, you know, whatever. Never heard nothing back from him. Well, I know he didn't rip me off. I mean, he's got a website. My buddy has bought a pipe, actually a couple pipes from him. He's just a busy man. I mean, he's making pipes and doing stuff. And so I wasn't thinking that he was ripping me off. I was just thinking he was busy. But the anticipation was killing me to know that everything went through, that the transaction was okay. So I emailed him last night, and sometime between then and this morning, he emailed me back and said that he received the payment and my address, and the pipe is on the way. Because in the picture, in the last email, he enclosed the pictures. He said he was going to send me a tamper along with it, one that he makes, and a sample of, I don't remember what it was, but it's Emerson forged tobaccos. He's sending me a sample of some of the stuff that he likes by Emerson. So, and then he's got a contact and everything for Emerson if I like that and want more or try something different, you know, whatever. So when I saw the mailman, I was hoping that he was bringing that, because I'm not sure where he's out of, but usually 2 days can cover the shipping almost anywhere. If they don't get drugged behind and blame COVID still, they can ship from Maryland to California in 2 days. They can ship from wherever he is to me in 2 days. So hopefully I'll get it tomorrow. I'm assuming I'll get it this week for sure, but hopefully tomorrow. I can't wait to show it off, and I can't wait to smoke it. So I was upstairs doing my daily routine. I won't say shaving because I don't shave every day, but today I shaved and showered, everything like normal. And I trimmed my beard up, and I've got a set of clippers. They're I think they're Wahl, W-A-H-L, Wahl clippers. They're really nice. I've had them for years and they're still super sharp. When I had short hair, I used to use them to trim my head down as far as I could, and then I would shave it with the razor blade. And sometimes I'd go to the barber and let them shave my head with their straight razor. Now that's a good shave right there. They would shave my face and my head just all around. I call it a spa day. The lady that I always went to, she had delicate hands. I would never feel half of it over my head. I would feel her going around through, and then she'd be like, "We're done." And I'd run my hand across it because I knew she had missed. It was just, she had such a gentle hand, and just the way she did it, man, she shaved me right down to the head, and it was smooth, enjoyable. I would do that like every couple months. I'd go in there and have her shave in my face and in my head and whatnot. That was pretty cool. I kind of miss those days, but I like my long hair now. So I'm not shaving it again. I'm leaving it long. Pardon me. But yeah, I saw Outlaw this morning shaving his head on his commute, and made me think about it. When I went up to get my shower and everything, I pulled out my clippers and I was trimming my beard, And it reminded me of a time when I used to shave my head. I would get her to take the clippers and take the guard off and get right down to the blade and shave the back of my neck. Get all the hair off that I couldn't see or feel when after I shaved. She would do my neck. Well, when you get older, you don't really go bald. You just start growing hair in other places, like your ears, your eyebrows will grow out. I've got a couple eyebrows that if I don't trim them, they grow out and they just look like Einstein or something. So I put an 1/8 inch guard on my clippers and I go across my eyebrows. I go this way for once or twice and then come back this way once or twice. And that gets rid of the long ones that drives my wife crazy. Well, I went up one day and shaving and everything. I come downstairs and I looked over at my wife. She looked at me and I was like, she just smiled. She looked over again. I was like, she just looked at me like I was crazy, and I was like, she looked up and she's like, you don't have any eyebrows. That's what I was trying to tell you by going, when she shaved my head, my neck the last, she took the guard off and used it. So when I went up to shave and everything, I usually do my mustache with the 1/8 inch and my eyebrows, and then I change it for the bottom of my goatee or whatever I'm trimming. Well, I just picked it up and went across, went zzz. It didn't have the guard on it. I shaved my eyebrow off. So I was like sitting there with like one eyebrow, and I was like, zzz. I had to do the other one so they looked right. I mean, they grew back obviously, but when I did it, when I first went across and looked, I pulled it back to do the second pass. I went zzz. I looked in the mirror, I was like, oh my gosh. So I ended up having to do the other one too. I come down and did that to my wife though. It took her a minute, and when she saw I didn't have any eyebrows, she laughed, I laughed. It was funny. So then I always check now. I always check when I pull them clippers out, even though she don't touch them anymore because I don't need them. I only use them on my beard and my eyebrows. And I always check before I go up on my eyebrows that the 1/8 inch blade the guard is on there to get it no closer. But if y'all saw, I called him Outlaw. If y'all saw Sasquatch this morning, he was shaving his head. I used to have a razor that almost looked like a little Hot Wheels car. It had wheels on it, and you used it across your head. And if I'm not mistaken, it shaved the front and back, so you could go, it would make a pass both ways. It didn't take long till it got dull, and then it would pull, and you could buy more blades, but it wasn't worth it. It was more of a gimmick, so I just used a regular, I think I used the 5 blade on my head and the Mach 3 on my face. I used the 5 blade, whatever it was, not a Mach 5, but whatever it was, I used 5 blade on my head. So a little colibri, short, fat, and squatty. It's all black and got no body. Little old boy look-alike. I like it. Works well. So Karibi, Kubata, something, whatever they are. They all got different names. Komatsu, Kubati, Kubata, whatever. They're good little lighters. They get a good little lighter. I mean, they're expensive. $2 or $3 for a clipper. $90. They both work just in preference of what you want. So I'd like to take a moment to thank each and every one of you. I want to thank all my old subscribers. I want to thank all my new subscribers. They're helping me get my numbers up there. Remember, thumbs ups get my videos out to a bigger audience. So if you're watching the video and if you kind of liked it, just give it a thumbs up. It's free. It don't take much, just a little click of the button. It's much easier if you watch it on your phone because it's right there. But I want to give a special thanks to the ones that left. They left and never came back. They could have at least given me a thumbs down before they left. You know, bad publicity is still publicity. Oh well. I think I'm closing in on the 380 mark, something like that. It don't really matter. As long as I got you, I'm good. I used to think numbers, the more the better. But it's like with anything, only about a quarter of a group is going to participate. I got 300 and some subscribers, and I might get 100 views on said video. And then the topic of the video will get more or less views for what you call your video. If you type in gall in a video, you're gonna get 50 people that you don't have on your subscriber list looking at it. And if it's a gall worth anything, they'll sub you for that. They might not stick around, but you'll get false subscribers if you put gall in your description of your video. So anyway, hope y'all have a good rest of your hump day. I'm gonna enjoy this. I gotta go get my granddaughter in a little while, pick her up and go take her over to gymnastics. That is my Wednesday routine nowadays. I've been recruited to be her Uber. And yeah, remember, if you stay ready, you don't have to get ready. And with that being said, until next time, you know what to do. Stuff them and puff them.